Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can get an airbrush flawless finish to your foundation without the use of a fancy machine or even a brush. So the secret to this tutorial is my Blank Canvas Cosmetics Airbrush Blender Sponge. Now the beauty behind this sponge is that it doubles in size once it comes into contact with water. So what you want to do is you want to turn on the tap and you want to saturate your sponge, but you want to squeeze it out well, and I'll show you why later on. So I find that because the sponge is used when it's damp, it gives a light to medium coverage to your foundation, but it also gives a dewy and natural finish to the skin. So if you prefer a more full coverage foundation look, but still want a flawless finish, I'll show you how to achieve that in a moment. So you're all ready now, you just want to squeeze out your sponge well and shake it off. So now you want to go ahead and prep and prime the skin as you usually would. So I'm just taking my Smashbox face primer and I'm applying it all over the face with my fingers and really working that product into the skin. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer. I'm using the Mally Cancellation Conditioning Concealer and I'm applying this under the eye area. Now you notice I have my eye makeup done. I always do this first because I can clean up any fallout and then apply my foundation. As well, because the blender sponge has a fine point to it, I can go in, take my concealer and blend it out under the eye area, and I can really sharpen up the edge of the eyeshadow to give it a really nice dramatic cat eye look. Then what I do is I take my foundation on the back of my hand and I roll the sponge into it, and then I go and apply it to my face. So I use various different motions to apply it to the skin. I roll it onto the skin, I stipple it on. The sponge is brilliant, it gets really well into the eye area, it blends out the foundation really nicely. So you just want to go in and work and blend it into the skin until you have the desired coverage and finish that you want. And you don't want to forget to bring that foundation down your neck as well. So back in March when I was at the beauty show, I actually met Una from Blank Canvas Cosmetics and she advised me that the sponge worked really well with face powder, and it really does. It gives such a flawless full coverage finish to the look. So I press it onto the skin and then I take my brush and I just run it over the skin to make sure that the foundation and the powder combination is flawless and there's no little patches. So thanks very much for watching. I have my full review over on my blog and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in my next tutorial.